This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so I'm gonna make you, oops, I want to share. I want to make you the presenter. Okay, so then you should be able to share your screen.
Do you see my screen?
Yes, I do. Perfect. So why don't we start by logging in maybe as Cora, and yep, so we'll go to students and log in as Cora.
I believe here I am.
Perfect, you got it. So let's submit a new request as Cora. Perfect.
No open booking slots found. I believe I did something wrong.
No, I think, let me just look at your availability. It's the 31st. Let's see, our history. Not a final, not overriding. You scroll down a little bit inside the test room booking. Huh. Oh, did you pick a day of the week? I wonder.
Yeah, Monday.
It's open on Monday, but maybe try. Yeah, maybe now check availability.
No, let's see.
Okay, so the room is available. Let's see.
No open booking.
Okay. Hang on, let me log in a score. Let's see.
Just here. No final exam.
So we said the 24th to the 31st. That should be fine. Not a final. That should be fine. Oh, wait. 120 minutes. Give me 1 second.
If I shows this in the override course length, do I have to choose the time period?
Yes, but you know what? So the one time, it's funny, the one exam length you chose was just the one that wasn't available. Okay, now, yeah, pick any one of those. Now try hitting check availability. I also just updated the availability, but I think that was the issue.
No.
Okay.
Is this too much time or too little?
No, can you just refresh your page? I think the change that I made may have.
Let's see now.
Yeah, let's try. So let's start again.
History. 21. Not yet.
So you know what? The 21st is a Sunday. So I think that that's the problem. And your testing room is not available on a Sunday. So why don't you do like today through the, or yeah, that works too. The 22nd.
11.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
yeah.
now let's see.
Oh.
Success. Okay.
That's what.
This is good though, because then students can't request to meet to come in and take a test on a Sunday.
Yeah, I
You
know.
don't, you probably
That's
don't
great.
want them to do. So,
Let's
okay,
see.
perfect.
1 p.m.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, I believe I did it right this time.
Yeah. I think as long as we don't pick a Sunday, I think we're good
Yeah,
for Sunday.
yeah.
Awesome.
Now I know. Now I know.
Okay. Which is hard to tell when you're in there because the Sunday creeps up on you. You don't expect it. Awesome. Great. So yeah, student submits their request, and then if you go into pending, you got it. You can open up that request with the little magnifying glass. Yep.
Yeah. So let's approve it.
Okay. Great. Awesome.
So I believe here it is. Yeah, here it is.
Perfect. And if you look at the schedule tab, you could see all the upcoming. So actually sorry, it's where you are now. Yep, all the way. And then
Here, calendar.
Yep, calendar.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then if you go to next week, yep, right
Oh,
there,
perfect.
we can see. Yeah, so you can see what's coming up there.
Look, this is very nice.
Yeah, I think that becomes helpful, when you have a lot of things happening, and then you can kind of see which room.
Yeah, this is basically the same. I just did another room just for practice.
Oh, gotcha.
But
Okay.
that basically the same.
Perfect. Okay, great. And then, yeah, and then, I mean, if you click on like her name in one of those, it will take you to her test request, so you can see all the
Oh,
details.
perfect.
Yeah,
So
and then so it
basically,
sounds like
all information, her courses, the accommodations. Yeah. Oh, that's great. I really like this.
Oh, good. And then it sounds like you had practiced adding a test room, so you know how to make changes to if you get more seats or something like that. Yep. You can go in
Yeah,
and just edit.
I did that. I believe I need more practice, but yeah, it was pretty easy.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you just click on that pencil, then you can edit your room and just add extra seats or whatever. If after COVID you can add more seats to your room, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. We actually have like 8 to 10 seats, but because of COVID, we only admit 2 students.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. Okay, and then the last thing I just want to make sure we practice before we go on is the availability. So the tab right underneath the test rooms is the I don't know how to say
This
it,
one,
but no. So if you open up exam booking, Reserva de, yep,
Reserva de examen. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I don't want to say it
Don't,
wrong. The third
don't
option
worry.
on there, disponibilidad, that one. Did I say that right? Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh no.
Sorry, my internet went off,
Oh,
but it came back.
okay. So under Salon de, yep, that one.
Yeah.
Right, the tab right underneath it, the availability tab. So disponibilidad, that one on your left hand side.
Oh, is that one? The add new testing room for the batch
No, not
options?
that one. So if you go over to the left a little more, the
Great.
tab that's
Yeah.
just underneath Salon, yep, that one. Go
This
down
one,
a little
the
bit.
third one.
Yep, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. So this is just what I want to make
This is the
sure.
availability. So
Exactly. Yeah. So this is just something every semester you just need to make sure that this is available. And all you really need to do is, so on December 31st, this availability will move into past availabilities, but you can still open it in there once it moves over and just edit the dates. So you never
Yeah.
have to rebuild
Last
it.
time I was working, I was editing this the last time.
Okay.
I had,
Perfect.
I didn't know what this was about, the past availabilities, but yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so that just means if you ever let it expire, like if you wait until the 31st, then it will move there. But if you don't, then it will just stay where it is now.
Yeah, so we basically have to do this every semester.
Yeah, but you can just, if you click the little pencil icon, you can just edit the dates. And so, yeah, every semester you just change the dates and then you can just reuse that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, great. So that's availability. And then the last thing is, do we want to log in as a faculty just to see, you know, if they want to upload a test or anything like that? Yeah. So go ahead and let me look at her test request. So, okay. So why don't you, if you hit apply search, that works too. Perfect. If you click on, let's do that first one. Just click on Brubaker's last name. Yep. And then you can log in as her, just like you do with a student. Perfect. And then what you can do, oh, I need to turn that off, is you're going to click on courses, and then you'll click on Intro to Biology. Should be her course. And then you'll click on room bookings. It's like the third tab. If you go up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. And then you can go ahead and click on that one. Well, why don't we go to approved? Let's go to the approved section. Yep. And then go ahead and click on that first one and just click on her name. Yeah. And so then this is where a faculty can see information about the test request itself. And so if you scroll down a little bit, you know, you can, like the faculty can upload a test. They can say what materials are allowed.
Let's see, in the book, presentations. Yeah.
And then,
All right.
exactly,
Here I go. Okay, that's great.
Yeah. And then all the way at the bottom, there is a question about if you approve the exam. And then if they click no, the system is going to ask them to explain why.
Why? All right.
Yeah. And then you will get that information in an email automatically when the faculty writes that out, when they hit save or submit. And then you would know right away if a faculty was not approving a test request, and then you could figure out what to do.
Okay, perfect. And if let's suppose the faculty shows us yes, it will just approve, basically.
Yeah, well, it's not actually going to mark it in the system. Recall, you're the only person who can do that, but you would still get that in the email. It would tell you that they approved it. So
Okay.
either way, it will tell you.
Okay, let's see. Let's submit.
Yeah, go ahead and submit. Perfect. And then if you go back to in your system, like your test room booking requests, yep. And then if we look at her approved request for the 15th, the faculty didn't actually upload a test, but if they had, you would see it there. So,
Okay. Yeah, I chose the other option.
Which is totally fine. But if they do attach an exam, you'll see it there. So.
Okay, it will appear here.
Yeah, but if you let's open that top one. So we just let's open that, and then if you, I think towards the bottom we can see the faculty information. So just scroll down a little bit, and so we can see, that the faculty said they're going to drop off the exam. They are, students allowed to use a book, and that they've approved it. So.
Oh, this is great. I really like this.
Yeah, test room booking is awesome if you're coming
Yeah.
from using like Excel or a paper and a pen or whatever. So
Yeah, it's so easy.
yeah, and so that's really what it is. We did the manager side, we did the faculty side, and the student side.
Yeah, it's very user friendly.
What I do want to show you is because you have been able to change all the language using text editor, which is great, but I just want to make sure you also know how to use forms. And so if
Okay.
you, on your left hand, scroll all the way down, and you're going to click on Tools. Yep. And then you're going to go down to Form Builder. Click on Form Builder.
Here.
Yep. And then in the label, I would just type in test. Let's see if we can find like testing forms. No, sorry, test. T-E-S-T.
Oh.
Yeah. And then if you hit apply search, perfect. We can see, so if you look, you can see a couple of things. So that, that top one, manager interface, testing room request record, that's the form that you look at when a student submits a request. And so if we go down to like testing room request, that one in the middle, that is the one, and yeah, go ahead and open the manager one, that's fine. Click on the little pencil, and then it's going to pull you in. And then this is where you could also change the name of any of these fields. You know what I mean? Some of them I did like Google. So if you want to change the language, you can. You would just click on a field and then start to type in whatever you'd like in the title. You can add a field. So if you wanted to add a question on this form, like, was this a late test request? You would just click the little plus sign and you'd be able to add a field somewhere on the form. So
Great. Here in add fields.
Yep. And then if you click add fields, and we don't have to do it, but click add field and then scroll all the way down to the bottom of that list. And then there will be an option to add a new field.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. And then exactly. So then you can fill out, you can add a new question, the blurb is like extra, the title can only be so long. And so then the blurb would allow you to make it longer or add like a description. And then the widget is, if you open that up, you kind of have options. So if you want it to be a yes, no question, if you want it to be, a date field, right? So you have all those options to pick as response types.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And what is this about, the OpenReach text editor?
So open that up. That would allow you to, in your blurb, would allow you to add like bolded language or colors or stuff like that. Yeah. Or awesome. A hyperlink. Yeah. So yeah, and those are kind of the main things that you have. And then if you just hit cancel, and it won't save your work. But yeah, so that's that cancel button all the way at the top. So there you go. So that's how you could add fields to, the different like forms. You use a label search until you find what you're looking for. So
I need to practice this section here. But
You know what you can do too is you have surveys. I actually don't know what those are called. Here you go. And if you click add new survey, surveys works. It's that red button in the middle. If you look down a little bit.
Add a new survey. Yeah.
There you go. I would just, in the name, I would just type in like test survey or something. And then basically when you do a survey, the reason I'm showing you this is because when you build the questions in a survey, it operates exactly like Form Builder. So it's a good place to practice. And so for start and end date, you could do like today and tomorrow, or a week from now or something. And then I would just, for external link, I would click no, that button, and then I would just click save. Yeah, and then it's going to open up fields as that second tab. And if you click on fields, then this is what it looks like Form Builder. And so you can practice in here, and it's not going to actually go anywhere in the system. So
Okay.
it's a good way to practice without editing your real forms yet.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So slightly lower stakes. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, right now, no. Don't have any questions right now. Maybe in the future when I'm practicing with these tools.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now, no.
Okay. I'm going to send you, I have some short videos on Form Builder and other tools. And so I'm going to send you those links today in my follow-up.
Okay, I will appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll send you 2 emails. One is going to be kind of the tools follow-up and just general follow-up. And the second will be specific to legacy data.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to email Edward and copy you on that. So you will probably get three follow-ups from me today, but I think that keeping them separate will be good.
Yeah, that will be great. Yes, I will be talking with Mariel today. Let's see about that legacy data, the data or date, legacy date,
Mm-hmm.
the data. Yeah, we'll be talking with her about that.
Okay.
Cool.
Great. Well, I will. Perfect. Let me turn off the recording.